This is so rad. Look at this guy. Look at that fella. Now that's a ride photo. This is how I would want to be looking on a roller coaster ride photo. Perfect hair, half smile, half fear for my life. I would buy this in an instant, and I would hang that up as big as possible in my apartment. He actually came and bought the photo. That's him. That's the celebrity. My man. And he's going back to ride the coaster again. What a legend. What a freaking legend, dude. We're back in Planet Coaster 2 for the first time in a minute. Your boy has not touched this game in a couple of months, but only because I've just been kind of missing any sort of creative inspiration and kind of hoping for new content to come to the game. And by new content, I mean new content for kind of the franchise as a whole. Because we have had about 6 updates total from the devs, which has been incredible, but a lot of it has been adding in stuff that we had in Planet Coaster 1, which I think is great. It's all stuff that deserves to be in the game, that should be in the game, that makes the game better, more rich. But it's all stuff that I just played so much Planet Coaster 1 that it just kind of made me feel like, even looking at it just made me feel like I don't know what to do with this, because I've done it all, I feel like, already. So very excited that this new update 6 that dropped today, is packed with some new goodies, some stuff that your boy hasn't been able to try too much yet. Number 1, modular souvenir shops. We have some guest shops, some souvenir shops, some gift shops in the park already, but they are filled with fake props that I got off the workshop. They're kind of jank. There is a working counter there, but they're always empty. Like the major one that I have is completely empty because there's nothing really to draw guests into there except for one counter where they can go buy things that they could get somewhere else in the park already. So I'm very excited. I think what we'll do today is we'll go into that gift shop, completely gut it, and then redo it with this modular souvenir shop sort of setup. Basically, they have a bunch of shelves that you can put whatever items you want onto it, and then you connect it to the counters, and set prices and everything, and legit build a full gift shop, which is so tight. We can sell merchandise, including plushies, mugs, more, t-shirts, hats, all the stuff. And you can actually put the photo kiosks in your souvenir shops. But more on that. On-ride photos. This is huge. This is something that I have been faking in every single park that I have built in Planet Coaster before. Now I can legit do it. Not only can you have guests buy the photos, the game actually takes the photos. There is actually photos that get put onto a screen from the camera that you set up on your rides, and then guests can buy them. And you can also put them up on screens and everything. So cool. Anyways, for anybody that's new here or that hasn't been around for a lot of the Planet Coaster streams, this is what we have done in the past. This is all from kind of early game, from around the time of the Planet Coaster 2 launching. So there's nothing in here from really like update 3 through 6, I think. But there's some stuff packed in here that's kind of fun. As you can tell, it's kind of a mess because your boy has just been kind of like slowly building this park. We do pretty realistic, slow builds, and I take my time with it because I like to kind of build everything little by little, piece by piece. So let me take you on a little tour around our park. I think my plan is that I probably will use today to sort of figure out what's new in the update and dive into my park kind of all over again, kind of refresh myself on what it is, how it functions, what it looks like, and then use that as kind of a jumping off point to probably go back through, if I have some time tomorrow, maybe off stream, to go back through and kind of put like a fresh coat of paint over the whole thing, since there are so many items that I haven't touched at all. I'm betting there's a lot of ways to make everything that I've done here just a little bit nicer. But we'll see. Maybe I also play today and then am like, I don't really want to play this game. We'll see. But currently, I'm stoked to be back into it. So this is my little entrance that we built. Most of it is just kind of closed. There's obviously these windows over here for buying tickets and whatnot, but just kind of the guest info stuff. And then these turnstiles that I built for folks to come on through. We're going to be going over here later, so I'm going to leave that for later. We'll actually just go this way first. Built this whole little locker setup situation. Most of the stuff I usually just grab, like, I think I grabbed kind of like this whole scenery group off of the workshop and then kind of place it all down from there. And then I just kind of theme around it. But lots of, yuck. What is going on here? Lots of yuck. This is what I'm curious about, is like how many like little things am I going to find that could have been messed up with all the updates? I'm assuming I did not have it that way. The guests do not use the lockers, no. They are completely just for aesthetic. Lockers are not actually a thing in this game. Yet. I think, too, one of the updates recently made it so that you can change the color of glass, which is kind of tight. Somehow, black glass looks so much better. Maybe somewhere in the middle? Wow. What a difference that makes. Whoop. This is what I mean, that I'm just going to constantly probably find all these little tiny things from recent updates that I could use to make everything just a little bit nicer. This whole interior needs to be basically redone at some point. I haven't had a lot of tools to really do interiors of shops or anything. Now, we might have that. So, we'll see. This is supposed to be like an ice cream shop. And this is kind of the outdoor seating area around it. There's also a Dipping Dots over here. This is also just grabbed off of the workshop. But there should be a Dipping Dots in every single theme park in America, so that has to be there. Over here, we have just a chill Midwest emo coaster. You know. The theme of my park is me. So there's a lot of like weird little memes centered around our community and also just my life. We a lot of the time let the community sort of name stuff or pick themes or whatever and go from there. And this one, if anybody knows the band American Football, they have a very classic album that has this old house on it. And that's it. I built it. That's the house from that album cover. And it is just the shell of our coaster. There is a whole bunch of stuff in here, but again, I think we have so many new options. Like, the inside of this actually makes no sense for what this coaster is. So I think I will have to come back in here and redecorate everything here. We do have a ride photo booth that I built over here. This is going to have to change today, because this is all fake. Everything over here is completely fake. As you can tell, these are actually, like, the stuff being sold over here is just random, just a memento booths. So this is going to change into a real one, possibly later today. Although my thought was, I'm kind of leaning towards changing this coaster a fair amount. So we might mess around with this today just to play around with ride photos. But I might end up changing the coaster enough that we end up with a full gift shop back here. So we'll see. We shall see. I think we start with the ride photos, and then we'll actually get back over to the gift shop. But anyways, also over here we have Bumpy Dumpies. Naturally, that's what this needs to be called. I don't know why nobody is going on this ride. That's kind of a bummer. That nobody goes on that ride anymore. We might have to retheme this a whole bunch to get it bumping again. We have our bathrooms over here, as well as another interior sort of food court situation going on in here. All those people seem to be using it as a way to get to the bathroom, which is, that's fun. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. Flawless. What's up, Nomi? Good to see you. Yeah, there's some stuff that doesn't work great in here, but whatever. This was the first ride that we built, the Tilt-A-Hurl, which also does not seem to have a whole lot of people on it. So don't know why there's two fellas over here just kicking it. This has our big ugly horse on it, and this thing spins around a whole bunch. But that was the first ride that we built, which is kind of wild to think about. This is the gift shop that we will go into later, and we're going to completely gut this and redo it and build a totally new workshop, or gift shop, because now we can. Now we're going to be able to actually build a legit one in here. This poor guy's been over here just trying to sling little bags of crap. But we can actually now fill this place up with legit modular shelving that the guests will actually be able to come and buy stuff from. And then I think that they will actually traffic this a little bit more. So very stoked for that. Nomi, going pretty well. How are you? Very sort of temporary backstage area over here. I haven't themed it at all. Just you know, staff room and maintenance stuff is over there. Eventually we'll actually make that look legit. And then our very, very loved Shacks, Slides, Rides, and Dives featuring Guy Fieri's Flavor Town. Shack Face Gummies are sold in this area for sure. There are way too many people in this park. This is the sponsored section of our park, the sponsored water park section of our park. So as you can see off in the distance there, you get some slideys. Built these custom bathrooms over here, or these are actually the custom changing rooms. I forgot. Got some changing rooms over there. There are more over here. There are more lockers over here. Some decor. Those palm trees are going wild. I guess it's windy or something. But the mini donuts come with a side of Guy Fieri flavor, town sauce for dipping. I hope so. Really hope so. So we got these big slides in here, which came out great, honestly. This is probably my favorite section of the park. This is when your boy started to really, like, cook. We did actually build my own little custom flavor town to be in the park here. I think another thing that has been updated that I haven't really been able to mess around with yet. I think there's restaurants in this game now. Is that a thing? Yeah. Restaurant kitchen. Whoa. Okay. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. We might actually have to build a legit flavor town. That inside might have to become kind of legit. which could be a problem. That's a lot of work to do. Howdy, Slayer. How are you? Good to see you, sir. But we do have a flavor town at least. We have the shell of a flavor town. What's up, Pickles? Good to see you. And then we have our infamous wave pool with our custom signage for Shaq and Guy Fieri's beautiful, beautiful advertisement of slides, rides, and dives featuring Guy Fieri's Flavor Town. Top-notch stuff. maybe my best piece of work in any form. Best content that I have made is right there on that screen right there. Who made that? Me. I made this custom video, and you can import custom videos into the game and put it onto billboards. So I cut it together. Made a little short thing with this. What is going on? Like, did the palm trees always blow around this crazy? What is happening? The thing's about to fly away. But yes, this is solid. Done with the heat of the sun. I'm with you on that, Pickles. Although, well, I'm not done with it. I would like the heat to continue. I just need to, like, not get much hotter than it is right now. That would be ideal. What's up, Blowbird? Good to see you. That's kind of it. That's the whole park so far. Like I said, very slow build. But now that we're back into it, I'm already seeing a lot of things that I would like to change, delete, remove, redo. And that's what we're going to do a little bit today. Just a little bit. Put some pirate shit in here. Oh, yeah, we do have all the pirate stuff now. Maybe. I mean, some of, like, the little pirate things, probably. How can I... Prop sets? No. Let me look at that. Content. Scenery theme. Pirate. Yes, like these little things for sure. Yes, there are going to be a lot of great... Ooh, even just like stuff like this. Like, I don't want to do like this. That does not fit the... Sorry, that's just kind of fun to look at. Like, actual pirate heavy theming in this area would not fit. This is just like a wacky little dusty water park. But all of the kind of more just aquatic sort of themed stuff. Oh my god, that is huge. But we can scale it. For sure. It's going to get in here. No self-promo, first one ring. Yeah. No, first one ring, Slay. Put Hunter Fury in a pirate costume. I'm sure he'd go along with that. That'd be pretty solid. Oh my god. My man just shot a gun. Okay, chill it out, brother. Too much. My man actually drumming on the barrel that he is wearing. That's the prequel to Nope. It is. It actually is. We got a monkey playing an accordion. Well, I love that. But not quite what we're going for. What in the world is... Okay. That's a little much. So the pirate theme's back. That's pretty lit. Definitely going to be some stuff that we can use from there. More so just the tiny items that we could fit in here. Fairy Tale is the other one that just returned today. Got some new picnic benches, which is huge. Fancy pillars. Some good wall pieces. That's nice. This is a really nice wall piece. I like the texture of that. Y'all know what I'm looking. Oh, I also like that. That's a nice brick wall. Hell yeah, that was a favorite of mine back in the day. Clutch. Probably don't need that, but you know, can be repurposed as other things. I see I've helped. You sure did. Sure did. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Okay, that's a thing. Ooh, these are great. All these little flower beds. Additional fencing and railings. Huge. More good wall pieces. Here we go. Remember when I spent an entire stream trying to build a steeple? No? Good. Try not to remember that, because now we can just place them. Thank Lord. Does anybody remember what I needed a steeple for? Because I don't. I really don't. Because of reasons? Yes. What they were, I do not know. This band is much less lit. And also way creepier. Also, these are just... I think this is just the cast of Canada from South Park. It's a steep, of course. Right. Yes. That must be what it was. There are other themes that have returned since I have played. I think the sci-fi theme and the Viking theme and the Western theme. I haven't actually messed around with too much yet in this one. But here's the thing. The first ones that came back when they first started doing updates to Planet Coaster 2, they brought back sci-fi and they brought back Western. And that's when I was like, okay, well, I definitely don't have a reason to return to the game yet. Because if you remember, if anybody was around for it, when I first played Planet Coaster 1, when I first started streaming, I was just playing Planet Coaster 1. And I built a sci-fi Western park. So those were the only pieces I used, basically. And when they brought it back to this game, I was like, well, I'm not using those again. So here we are. Still not using those. Thank you for the clip, Pickles. Thank you. Is that actually... Wait, is this me? Yes. Yes. For context for folks, this is going to be the entire stream. I hate this. I immediately regret this. I legitimately was trying to build a steep hill from scratch. Appreciative of this in some sort of sense. Parting the fluff out of this on TikTok because in Thai, when the wooden parts together is so hype. Hell yeah. Thank you, Crunk. Thank you. I wish I was actually building something. Okay. So we are going to completely yeet this man. You're fired. Gonna get rid of that. And we are going to turn this into an actual Ride Photos booth. Yeah, we're gonna hire somebody new. He was a fake Ride Photo employee. We're gonna try out this new function. Let's see how we do it. Add a Ride Photo camera. So they work on triggers. Find a place on the track with the best excitement, fear, and nausea scores to get the best quality ride photos. I mean, right at the bottom of this hill is probably going to be the strongest. But let's see. Is that... Hold on. That's kind of right between 7 and 10 and 3 and 7. That's like all the way up on excitement. Let's see here. I have a feeling that's going to be the best spot. Ooh, actually over here. Not bad. You think the sideways bank? Like over here somewhere? Not terrible. Oh, up here too. Excitement's a little bit lower. Nausea's pretty high. So far it's at the bottom of both these hills. Either this one or this one. Right, they're kind of even. What about this one? Kind of the same. I think I'm going to go with this one. So then it throws down a camera automatically. But then you actually get to set what it looks like. TikTok, you will have to look at this in full screen to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. Do the people get barf bags along with the ride tickets for that? They got to deal with that on their own. You know what I mean? We do have a floating camera, so we're going to need to fix that a little bit. Can change the camera distance. Whoa. Get right up in their face. I like that this updates live. Pretty tight. You can also turn on angle snap. And you can rotate it a whole bunch of ways. Kind of want it off to the side a little bit so that it's not just sticking up right above the track. Something like that could be nice. Can I camera roll? That's, you can kind of already do that over here though, can't you? Weird. How did I wait? There we go. Fictitious, what's up? Good to see you. How are you doing? Get a little bit more of an angle. Whoa. You can really... Hold on. Hold on. Moving around too much. This is where the angle snap probably would be a good idea. Just kind of want to fill the frame up a little bit, you know? Still want it to be... Camera has to be off to the side a little bit. I don't know why I'm being so picky about this, but I just like that I can be. It's huge. This rotation doesn't like me. Well, maybe we go like kind of low. Kind of like having the trees off in the background like that. That's kind of cool for now. That's kind of lit. I'm into that. Doing well. Back from a trip into the Fraser Valley. Gosh, it's hot and windy. That checks out. Sounds fun though. Okay. We will confirm that placement. Add ride sync. It's like coasters, powered track rides, flumes, or slides. I don't know what that really means. Add a photo kiosk. So you can do a counter or you can do a full kiosk. We're just going to do the counter because we have this kind of built already. I don't know how much to have it sticking out. I'm kind of tempted to have like at least the wood sticking out a little bit. That's kind of like a nice little layering touch. You know? Is there any reason not to do two? Not that I could think of. Why not, you know? Crap. How can I... Building... I have to remember how to play this game as well. It's been a minute. How do I... Don't want the pathing. Mm-hmm. Filters? What? Add screen in a building. That was what I was hoping for. Now I should be able to edit the building. How can I select? Just want to select the kiosk. There we go. How about turn all these off? Facilities only. Yeah, we just keep hearing like little bits and pieces of the song as the coaster goes over our head. Why will it not? Here we go. Maybe? Maybe not. I guess you can't multi-select the counters. I was just gonna slide them around a little bit. Bread! What up, sir? How are you? Good to see you, sir. Welcome in, and thanks so much for 14 months. Ah, dude. Hope you're doing well. Ugh. That's the whole damn thing. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to move the whole... I just want to move the counter. We might be out of luck. I might have messed up. I might have did this wrong. It happens. It happens to the best of us, but I truly might have messed this up. Because now I can't select just the... Alright, let's do this. We're gonna try that again. We're just gonna do it all over. Add photo kiosk. This time I'm not going to have the wood stick out because that's how I realized that it was off. And if it's off a little bit, but it's just the computers that are off, that doesn't really matter to me. Okay. We'll go around here. Select you. Connect ride. This one. Confirm. And then add billboards. How do I... Alright, so we're going to have to build those over again. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see. 4 meters. Too big. Too small. There we go. Put that there. Put another one here, and then maybe the third one will just be attached to that one. I might need to center this a little bit better. Okay. Change image. Chill Midwest Emo Coaster. I think we have to wait for that to figure itself out, maybe? Otherwise, I don't know what's going on there. That looks wrong. But it also said, oh, here we go. Okay, so you can do one car at a time. Don't know what all those are. That might, okay, so maybe it's based on, hmm. Because we do kind of, okay, I think I get it. I think we need to change where the camera is. Because right now it's getting a lot of disconnect. Technically, I think we need to be able to see all the cars. Aha. Okay. We have to be strategic about this in a way that we can actually photo all of the cars at once. Which is complicated. I can't raise it or lower it. We can zoom out. Hmm. How many cars do we need there to be? All of them? That can't be right. It's got to be like the first 4 or something. Man, I kind of want... Let's see if this works. Let's see what that does. Did that help us at all? Car 1, car 2, car 3. I think this is still wrong. I'm gonna have to wait for that to update. I'm just gonna leave it on play. See how that goes. So I believe this will update live. Maybe. John Bond, what's up? Enjoy that alert, homie. Thanks for being here. Hmm. Hmm. Well, step 1. Let's... open this. Can I... Why does it say the excited is X'd out? Bad photos won't sell as well as good photos. Huh. Can I change, like, the color of the shop at all? Guess not. Whatever. Revibe. That looks weird. Why does that look weird? Still have people getting stuck all the time. We'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Okay. Better, but not great. What? Huh. Like, why does that look good? It's like it's only showing... If you do this one, it just shows the back of the ride. And that's not how I want it to be. Can I change that on the... I'd buy that every time. I want you to take photos of the front. That would be the most ideal. But maybe the excitement level is too high. Car 1, car 2, car 3, car 4, car 5. Be like, I'm basing it off of car 1, but I guess I gotta base it off of car 6 or something. See if we can get a good... angle of car 6, but I also think we might need to... slide it. To like there or something. Me car 6. No, I don't like that. I want it where I had it. Guess you gotta rebuild the whole coaster. Don't tempt me. And by that, I mean don't tempt me to delete this coaster and download one off the workshop that I think is better and then use that one. Because that's what I would actually do. That feels better, but I would really love to have that as the background. Maybe I'm being too picky. That's possible, you know? That's always possible. Let's look at car 8. Try to base it off of that. I think it has to be here. Go close our eyes and pretend you built it. I mean, that legitimately is the plan for like other rides in this park. I'm just going to download unthemed ones and theme them. I'm just not good at building coasters or anything, and I don't want to pretend like I am. All right, we'll go with that for now. See how that goes. Can't. All right, let's see if it updates. Waiting for the update. The ride is still going, right? Nobody on it for some reason. But it's going. Let's change this one to...
Yeah. Hello.
You.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah.
What
What
up,
up,
what
what
up,
up,
what
what
up?
up? What up, doggo? Good to see you. How you doing? Change that one to that. This is so rad. As long as this updates to how I want it. Man, I really wish we could get... So there's the update. I really want the trees in the background, but I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can actually do it and have, like, legitimately... Look at this guy. Look at that fella. Now that's a ride photo. This is how I would want to be looking on a roller coaster ride photo. Perfect hair. Half smile, half fear for my life. I would buy this in an instant, and I would hang that up as big as possible in my apartment. This one might be even better. I think you're supposed to be wearing a different outfit. How do I... Boom. Okay. I would also like to... have a second one. For fun. I have to slide these all around a little bit. He actually came and bought the photo. That's him. That's the celebrity. My man. And he's going back to ride the coaster again. What a legend. What a freaking legend, dude. Incredible. Good for him, man. It's a good photo. I wasn't wrong. That's crazy. The one guy that buys our first ride photo is the one that I was like, hey, looking handsome. This is very cool. That this is a thing that this game has now. I found these games other people on your friends list also show up. Who also own the game can show up. Yeah. Is that a thing in this one? I actually haven't looked out for that. I know that was a thing in Planet Zoo. I haven't really taken a look on how they do it with Planet Coaster. I think we'll just do it like that. Open you as well. Boom. Just like that, we have real ride photos. So dope. There needs to be more in there, but that's wild. That is wild that this game is taking those photos live with every guest that rides by it, puts them up on the screen, and then they can come buy it. Now, here's the thing that I need to know. Are they actually going to buy these? Wait, what do you mean connect ride? Didn't we already do that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're coming to buy it. I don't know why. Oh, can only one of them? Damn. I can't have two, can I? Why are they buying from him, though? He's the one that's not connected. They're all buying it, though. So maybe I'll change one of them to, like, a souvenir stand or something. But you can buy the picture frames as well. Are there, like, little clutter items that we can put in here? Shut up, TikTok. Gotta have it once every stream, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. Souvenir decorations. They're all in here. Fantastic. Look at all this little clutter. Fill up our... That's a pool noodle. Alright, so I hate to do this, but, Chat, I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide their fate. One of these stands needs to go away. We're gonna base it entirely off of the employee. Do we want to keep Jonah Hemphill? Or do we want to keep Jasmine Wall? It's a crucial decision that you have to make here. One of them is about to be fired. Jonah looks friendly. He does look friendly. Who would you rather be buying your ride photo from? Spin a wheel. I don't have a wheel. Andy at this exact moment? One of them is not being... Well, the only reason he's not being very useful is because you can only... The only reason I have to get rid of one of them is because you can only have one ride photo booth per ride. Which I found out after I hired them both. So I'm going to be deleting one of them. So they're all just going to this one because this is the only one that you can currently buy ride photos from. Rest in peace, Jasmine. He's keeping photos of pretty girls. That's a bad thing. He needs to go. Okay, Crunk has convinced me, I think. Hey, so sorry, Jonah. Apparently you're toxic and I had no idea. But you're fired. Hate to see it. So instead, So we got souvenir shop counters, modular souvenirs. Why is there no items in there? I wonder if that's... Wait, that's the photo kiosk. I don't know. I'm confused. What's the filter that's applied? There we go. It's a toxic work environment. Kind of is. I'll just do just a memento counter over here. See, that one like snaps right in there. Which is interesting. But it's facing the wrong way. Oh, wait. Wait, which way is it supposed to... Faces this way. Boom. Alright, we have a new employee. Tony Beatty. There we go. There we go. Let's put some more gack on the back here. The shirt piles are not very big. Wow. All this stuff is really small. Starting to throw some gack over here. Oh my god. Wait. I just realized that this is a doll of the horse that we have. Alright, so they have officially become a real mascot of our channel. Or of our park. Which is incredible. They got sunglasses, they got mugs, they got a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty tight. I think that's good though. That's good enough for now. What is she selling? Keychains? She's selling just kind of gifts in general. I don't know if anybody's really going to want it, but I made this booth really big once upon a time, and now I'm realizing it doesn't need to be as big, but we filled it up with her. And there you go. She's selling stuff. This is so cool. I can't get over, like, how this ride photo thing is working. It's updating live. That's fantastic. That's really cool. All right. The next thing that we need to do, ride photo related, is figure out how to make it so it's not just hanging around like that. I guess we just need like a big pole or something. Props. Coaster attachments? No. Miscellaneous. Dancing flag. Oh my god. Sick. That's fantastic stuff. Well, that's gonna go everywhere in my park at some point. It's the little things, chat. The little things that make me excited. I just need a big pole that would hold a camera. It's a big gun. Interactive art shapes, 3D letters, signs, lights. Probably framework. Metal framework. Like cable. Surely they have added more with all of the new themes returning. There has to be a bunch of just random support items. That seems to be made of wood. We got those. I guess we could just size these down. That it though? Statues, centerpieces, signs? No. Oh, building. Columns. Concrete pillars. Plain pillar. Okay. Not a lot of options there either. That's fine. I think we can make do with something in here. For now. Until your boy gets some of the more creative juices flowing. Where the hell did there we go. Maybe like this? It might be too, because if we size that up, I mean, might end up looking kind of weird, but I'm not opposed. Kind of need to know what the color is from the coaster. Can I easily copy that? Boom. Does that... Wait, did that work? I don't think that worked. There we go. Sweet. Can I connect this a little bit? It's pretty tight that you can even hear it take the photo. I guess where I had it is pretty good. Okay. Good enough for now. Just something to make sense of that floating camera. Now we got ride photos. Legit ones. How are we doing? How are these looking? Everybody's got that same sort of look on their face. This lady right here looks displeased. Man, these are fun to look at. The lady right there, over that lady's shoulder. That's a solid pose right there. These are grade A. These two planned this. They were like, we're gonna get the best ride photo because we're gonna wear the same exact thing. We're both gonna throw up some shakas right as the camera hits. This was fully planned. It's pretty tight. I think the person, hold on, like in row 1, 2, 3, 4 might, like this person with their arms in the air. I don't know where their head is. Anyways, that is so cool. Could watch these all day, right? I really could, like, just chill out. It just keeps updating. We get to see all the different guests that are riding this. Look at this guy. Look at that. And they're kind of matching too. I don't like that our coaster's not filling up, but our water park is probably more popular. Oh my god, can you do ride photos on this balloon? Can you do ride photos on a... You cannot. Damn. That would have been pretty sick. Would have been pretty rad if I could have put a camera on this one. So that's fine. This and the Guy Shack video. Yeah. They're solid. Parks coming together in the best ways. It needs a lot of work to be a legitimate park, as you can tell. But we've got these sick ride photos, and we've got Shaq and Guy Fieri presenting a water park. So I think, like, we've got the essentials. We've got it all figured out. And we've got LA being hella pretty outside. Look at that. That's pretty tight. Also tight. Guy Fieri and Shaq. Okay. Next step. Chat, I might be kind of excited to get back into this game. Not gonna lie. I have a lot of stuff to, like, try to work on. I'm seeing a lot of stuff in this park that I think could be improved tenfold now that I have more options. So hopefully I can really get the juices flowing tomorrow. But I'm excited to at least try. Now, we are legitimately going to... How can I do this? Delete that. That. Deleting. I think I'm gonna kind of completely redo this place. From the ground up. We're gonna have so many new options. Get rid of that. Is that showing this as part of the building? That's kind of a nuisance. Hey, if you're going to be leaving anyway, can you also be fired? Please and thank you. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to start that fresh. I think I'm even going to get rid of all this. The old custom situation that I had going on here is going away. Might redo the flooring. Hate that I have to do this way. Because it somehow became part of the building. But it is what it is. Wait, I can probably... just don't want to accidentally delete the flooring or anything. Whoa, what was that menu? Whoa. That's kind of neat. Never seen that before. Oops. That's what I don't want to do. Although I have a feeling I might end up changing the flooring as well. Kind of hate the lighting in here. Kind of hate everything about this custom gift shop, to be honest. And I'm excited to redo it. Although I might keep them. What? I need to... try to select this. Why can I not select that? There we go. Okay. I never loved the roof in here. Do I just want to redo this whole building? Don't like those. Ugh, what is going on here? I have lights somewhere else in here that are doing some work. And I don't quite know where. That could be a problem. These don't give off light. No. So... where's all that light coming from? Are they up here? Somewhere? That looks like a light. Yeah, I think we're redoing a lot of this. Don't really know why I did it the way that I did. Oh, I was hiding that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. If it doesn't spark joy, it's out of here. And I don't know if anything in here is really sparking too much joy, if I'm just being fully honest. Do we like the outside? See all these lights down here, too? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I want to really get rid of all of it. I get rid of these because I can do real windows. Don't know if I could do that again. But we'll find out. I do legitimately kind of want to keep them in there. Rid of those lights. I can see more lights. Did I get them all? I don't even know. Oh, I guess those are there intentionally. A little poorly placed, but those can stay. Get rid of some more of this weird roofing situation that I had going on. Oof, maybe... I don't know. I think there's some way that we could... I think this whole place is getting like a major makeover. I think that's what's going to happen. Hmm. Yeah. Because you know what's going to be easier? I might not be able to finish this on stream today, but if we get rid of the entire roof and I commit to just changing kind of the whole design, we'll be able to look in here more easily while we build the gift shop. We'll build the interior first. Finding all these lights as well. But if we build the interior first, then we will actually be able to see what we're doing, and then I can build the rest of it. However we damn well please. And get rid of... There's a lot going on here. So many secrets. Yeah, there was a lot. There was so many things that I was doing there to hide other stuff. Do I want to... Not gonna lie, I kind of want to... Basically, the only thing I want to keep is the outer shape. This is a real, true, full makeover of this building. So many of these pieces were like... I think this is the first building that we built in the park. So a lot of it was experimenting with what was available on launch of Planet Coaster 2. Might as well even get rid of the lights that are in here. If we just have the shell, then I can kind of like really have freedom. Where you going, lady? What you doing? Get rid of that. I think like that's probably a good place to start. But I think no. Floor is gonna stay. We might just change the color of the floor or something. Something going on over here. Okay. We will use this as our jumping off point. And revitalize from there. Starting with, we got some modular souvenir shops to build. This is part of the new update that dropped today, and I'm very excited to mess around with this as well. We will reinstate these. Cool. Are there like plain matching counters that go with that? Because that would be neato. What's up, Braden? Come in. How you doing? We should probably, I mean, I guess we could just change the color of everything. I was gonna cover it all up. Maybe we don't. What do they have for blueprints? Shops, services, utilities, staff facilities. Modular souvenir shop. Let's just take a look at one of these. Whoa. Let's just take a peek at what they have in the game so that we can get some ideas. There's a lot. This is impressive. Okay. Love that. Don't love that. They gave the horse a camera. Genius. Genius. Do you kind of dig the like... Okay, so like what is this? Shop shelf, island display. Because I bet that could go right up against that perfectly. You need the giant... That's true. This is Nat in a nutshell. A horse with a camera. Kind of like the... Like nothing else going on with that, but I'm not going to completely copy that. Very cool. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Add shelves. First things first. Let's do some coloring. I might kind of keep to same vibe as the rest of the shop. Whoa, what did that change? What do we do? Hmm. Okay with the rosewood. Is this the... Oh, it's the logo on the side. Okay. Honestly, hide it. Hide the generic Planet Coaster logo as much as you can. Maybe more rosewood for that. Yeah. Okay, delete that one. Let's see. Thinking maybe put this right in here. I got a refund for my ticket. Why do you need a refund, Zaltimi? Why would you ever need that? Okay. So now that I've placed that, change the colors. Yep. Great. Lovely. Brooke said I need to have Riz for the rides, and I don't have enough Riz. I disagree. Honestly, the Riz level in our theme park is moderate. Not like it's nothing crazy. That was a promo ticket. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you have the promo ticket, you need to have extra Riz. So you just need a new ticket. You don't need a refund. Okay, this is going to be a shelf in between two counters. So let's sell maybe key rings. Oh yeah. Key rings, or we could sell not that. Caps. Jigsaws. Mugs. I'm thinking key rings. I'm thinking key rings. Pretty rad. That is pretty tight. Stash Aura level 7. Oof. Oof. You can buy Shaq's Riz Bootcamp DVDs at the gift shop and come back. Yeah, that's true. Just go eat at Flavor Town real quick, jump into Shaq's pool, do a quick slide, and then your Riz level, I think, goes up about 6 levels. Pretty sure that's how that works. Bada boom. Might put some signage on the front of these at some point. Let's add more shelves. We're going to want one of these. Definitely want one of these. The reason that... Should I be able to see the base? I was going to say, why? I guess the base is sunk below my flooring. Don't know if I can do anything about that. You can't advanced move it. I heard about a little trick today, though. That if I multi-select these... then you can advance move it. Clutch. I don't know why this one's not displaying anything. That's... Can I, like... I don't know why I can't adjust that, but whatever. I guess it's funny that we just have one full one that's empty. Unless, what if I now delete that one? Yeah, boom. Okay. That works for me. What else can we get going in here? Maybe a nice little end piece as well. Although if we do that, we're going to need to slide the whole thing down. See if it allows me to do that. I don't think it does. Damn. Damn. Okay. How many Riz levels are there? At least 8. About 8. What caps on that one? That doesn't work exactly how I want it to, actually. You add new. We'll add another one of... What's this? Oh. Yeah. Balloon display, maybe? That's in the way, though. I think I'm just gonna have to slide them all down one by one. Would be great if that came out to there. That could go there. Boom. Lovely. Gonna need to duplicate you again. I think I am just gonna leave the empty one there. Colson is the only Riz master I know. 8. Yeah. That's exactly right. Like this. Boom. Oh, wait. Wait. I just remembered. I can't really do it that way. Sick. Very cool. Very sleek. On this one, we will sell... Maybe just more caps. We have red, blue, and green. And then pink, orange, more blue. Okay. Not sure what to do down here yet. My res levels are moderate, I would say. They're okay. They're nothing to write home about, but I get by. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do down here. This place might be too big. Which honestly, maybe we just do something about that, you know? Maybe we just go like this. Oh my god. Not that. That's not what I meant to do. Grid size. Why do I feel like you're hovering now? Much better. Bamboozled by the secret floor, as always. My own secret design always comes out to get me somehow. Doesn't have enough power to open. What do you... Oh. What did I do? What did I do? Hold on. What did I do? Did I accidentally disconnect power somehow? All of a sudden, everything doesn't have power. What did I do? Crap. These... Oh, Lord. Look at all these. I hate these. Where's, like... Did something break? Rides? What happened? No path. There's nothing in here about power being broken. But even like doing... What? 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 Something else is happening. It has nothing to do with what I've done. Something else is going wrong. I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't even know how do I don't remember how to deal with power. Heat maps. Power. So this, I think, is where something's broken. Guess. How do I even... Facilities? Utilities? Power cable. Whoops. Oh, why? Come on. There. Now are we good? I don't know how to deal with overcapacity pools. That's a new one for me. Not a problem I had before. I don't really remember why this is this way. We're just going to split it. Like that. See if I can remember how to do stuff. This is me relearning this game completely. That's... Nope. Edit tool. Think that worked. Make more pools. That's true. That is what I need to do. That is in the plan. I want to turn kind of like this area right here, kind of like where this L shape is. Kind of all the way over to like here, like this whole kind of empty space here, into more of like kiddie pool. Smaller slides for the kiddos and a smaller shallow pool. That kind of vibe. That was in the works, because then over here on more this side was going to be a lot of our like chill kid flat rides. Maybe like a small kid's coaster or something. And then other big boy cool shit would be that way. Trying to decide if I want to put this all back or just fill this space in a different way. I think for now I'm going to leave it. That needs to go away though. Oops. Okay. I am really tempted to get rid of the floor in here and do something different. What does that look like if I do that? I can quickly undo this if I need to. Just trying to remember what the hell. Ugh, it looks so bad. No matter what, I'm going to have to put down some sort of flooring, so I might as well just keep it the same. Can I change the color of these at all? I can. That's good. think that would be better. For now, until I eventually put lighting in here and then want to change it again entirely. You know? Lady, move out the way. Okay. Back to designing our gift shop. That's all rocking and rolling. I think I'm gonna do some like other shelves back here, but they won't be functional. We'll get to that eventually. Lady, are you lost? Let's open one of these just to see if all is working. Okay. Where's that light coming from? There's a light somehow hitting. I guess it's just the sun. It is what it is. I know where you're headed, lady. Alright, let's get some more shelving going on in here. What do we got? What do we got? We have for options. Shirt display stand. We could do those along the wall over here, maybe? Ooh, they actually attach to walls, too. Sick. Perfect. Standing display cabinets. Smaller displays. Umbrella stands. Umbrella stand should probably be like a couple of them over here or something. Oh, they can hold a variety of things. I don't think I like those there, though. That's a weird space. What can we put in there instead? Maybe these, or... Ooh. This could work. Mm-hmm. Cool rings is the only option. Let's see what we want to do for... Item is not currently displayed and will not sell. Add it to a new or existing shelf. How do I... Oh, I see. Why did that just change? I don't know what's going on this design, but I'm kind of into it. What else do we have? We got the cactus, king coaster, queen splash. I think we just got to do plain donut, bitten donut. I think for now we're just going to do queen splash. And King coaster. Since they're over here. That works. That's probably going to need something on the wall there. I'm into it. Why does it say there's 3 vacant shelves? Oh no, 0 of 3, it would say. I understand. Okay. You can have up to 69 purchasable items. Thank you everybody for indulging in that. Especially you, Salty Me. Especially you. Thank you. I think I'm just going to do a mess of these over here. Those aren't even... What? Ah. I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's considering those to be up against the wall when they're not at all up against the wall. We might have to really downsize this place. Let's see. I guess they're all displayed on there, so that works for me. They're all displayed on all of them. Okay. Lovely. What else do we got? I kind of want the balloons to be like on top of something. Do another one of these, like maybe I'll do these over here. There. Let's see. Posters and umbrellas. I think I want umbrellas closer. Posters there. This kind of works out pretty well. Put that like there. Don't hate that. I do not hate that. Well, let's see what our other options are. Because on here we can sell everything. We got plushies. We're already selling caps. Key rings. I'm gonna leave. We'll leave it as plushies. I'm okay with that. Keep plushies over there. Let's add in. One of these type of displays, maybe. I don't love the novelty hats because there's just one per... But I guess... No, those need to be in like a special place. Maybe just like more caps back here. This gift shop is going to be huge. There's so much space in here. Should I just delete this? I think I might just delete this back part. I might just have to keep downsizing. But I have this all built already. Just enough room for that pirate band. Honestly, that could fit in here. You know? Could make it feel kind of like a Disney store a little bit in that sort of way. Where would the rest of those be? Special effects, like, isn't there like a whole animatronics section? Props. Animatronics. So we got the pirate band. We had the fairy tale band. I think we have other options here. There's a witch house? Oh. There's a lot going on there. Where did the... So there's the fairy tale band. Which this could make a little bit more sense in here. But it's not as fun. There's also that. Alright, animatronic dragon. Can I scale it? Can't scale it. Damn. Because it is too tall. What if... I think we might have to do the fairy tale band. If you could scale it, that would have been incredible. No, wait. The symbols also. I mean, I got it's yeah, that'll fit. That'll fit. Definitely have like nowhere else to put that in the park, you know? So this kind of makes sense. Kinda. Put little benches for the children to be scared for life. That's true. That's a solid idea. Try to figure out how to deal with this space. Because now I'm thinking like going back here is gonna be gonna be weird. And going back here could be even weirder. But you kind of need to be able to get to this. Maybe I'll just put something else random back there. I want to move this a little bit. That was sticking into the wall in there. Okay. Let's see. Got any little benches? Little benches for the children? There you go. Resort bench, maybe? Fairy tale bench. That would match. It's gonna be sunk into the floor because of the floor in here, but I might need one that just looks better. A little too creepy, maybe? There we go. Give it Midsummer a little bit. There's music playing somewhere in here, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like, not just the fairy tale, but there's a speaker playing somewhere as well. Oh, you can. Whatever. Okay. I vibe it. I vibe it. That definitely takes up some room, so we don't have to have too much to sell. Open this one as well. Sweet. Then we just need a little bit of space build up here. That's got 6 shelves, that's got 9. Let's start with what's the difference between these two? Oh, just okay. The other one has a cabinet. I don't know if there's any reason to have cabinets. So I'm not going to. Hey, day's over. Wow, we made a lot of money. That's a lot of dough. think it's something like that. Okay. I might slide that all over and just do like a repeat. But I don't think I can copy, because then it won't bring everything with it. Let's adjust what we got going on over here. This is a weird mixture of things. Mascot props. Got mugs. Definitely need some of the jigsaws. Definitely need that going on. Wish more of these things. There we go. Were like multiples. I don't love how it looks with one big item. What we can do, maybe I'll do this. We can still sell items. Like you can list the items that you would sell here. And then just don't show the merchandise, and then we can place the merchandise ourselves. I might do that in some places. This one I might just say, nah. And same for that. Maybe we'll just fill that up on our own. Can't select. I want to see what else I can put here. There we go. This can be pool floats or pool floats. With the ice lollies, water noodles. I think we'll do the ice lollies here. Let's see what we can put on here. What do we need? What do we need? I need scenery. Props. No, not you, Siri. Souvenir decorations. We could do folded up t-shirts on this one. Oops, 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 oops. Maybe not. Let's see what else there is. Because we could still put the hats, but just do less of them. Don't love that. Sure. Okay. Hold on. Mess this up. Sweet. Do these ones. That one's huge. We might actually only be able to do a couple of those. Hello, let me select it. Weird. Okay. What else do we have? These I kind of want to be standing up. Nope. There's a weird mixture of sounds happening right now. I'm gonna mute the game music for now. Mute. Oh, actually, just mute shop radio. I think that's what we're hearing. Okay. These are a pretty dope gift shop item. I think I would be pretty stoked. How do we get new community goal? We need to get Frontier to send me this guitar for real. I want a Viva La Vegan guitar. I need that to happen. I don't know how we're going to make it happen, but we need to make it happen. Your boy's vegan. I love music. I love this game. Give me one of these. I'll get Yed to send an email. Thank you. Thank you, Yed. That would be so sick. I might just, on this side, I might do more jigsaws. Yeah. Still not seeing anybody come in here to buy stuff. So that's worrisome. But here we are. Maybe it's because there's no roof. Maybe they're like, I need a roof to my gift shop. This is so tight, though. I'm so excited that this is a thing. This makes doing interiors so much better. I gotta do a restaurant, too, though. Does it need specific pathing? I don't think so. I think you can place these wherever. It's just so cool that you can like look at these items. I wouldn't mind owning some of these. Like the surfing shark would be pretty cool. I think I would want it just as like a little, like a shoulder, or not a shoulder, like just on my chest. I wouldn't want it to be the whole, the whole shirt. What are on these hats? Got you, got you. What is that? It's like a, that looks like me in a submarine. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of this. I'm gonna need real versions of these. Somehow, some way. All right. You have 11 now. You have 9. Maybe we'll do standing unit. That looks great already. Now you know how we feel asking for Ty merch? Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Cool. 11. So I'll add 1 here. What have I not used yet? I don't think I've used these guys, so maybe I'll do 2 of these. Kind of want to change what's on this one, though. Might make you more key rings. And then I kind of want to do corner displays here. Got a lot of mugs laying around. I'm thinking just plushies galore. Yep. Hell yeah. Sucker for a mug. They got some pretty solid mugs too. Kind of fancy medieval style, Roman style coaster mugs, regular Planet Coaster mugs, surfer dude mugs. All right, that's a pretty bumpin' gift shop. I want to add. Is there just like? If I do shelf. No. Shelve. No. Oh, you know what we don't have that I totally forgot about? Can I get with the horse and a camera on it? That would be pretty sweet. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta sell some balloons. Where did I put the balloons? I'll put them over here. That one. Oh, those all got kind of placed weird. Thick. And what do we have for options on these? I like the surfer ones. Keeping those for sure. Luxury balloons or character balloons? Luxury doesn't. How are the? Why are these called luxury balloons? They're just plain ass balloons. I think I only want character balloons. Shark balloon we already got. Some Viking balloons. Oh, diver. Diver balloon. And then we'll get over here. King Coaster. Queen Splash. Nice. Very cool. I think I want to see real quick. Where does... Is it in here? Where's glass? Whoa. They have glass plane circles. I want... Random scale. What are these? Random scale. Interesting. Random rotation. Want to add to building. Sure. Sure. Angle snap on. Might be seeing what I'm going for here. I guess LA's starting their 4th of July fireworks already. Neato. I love that crossover there. But maybe that invites an opportunity to do something kind of wacky. Not like this though. That's not what I want to do. Anybody else also bugged by that not being on though anymore? Is that just me? I think I am gonna want to change the color of the wood anyway, so. I just leave it for now. I don't, maybe I don't know if I love that. Kind of too much glass. Needs a little more framing. So, table that for later. That's an off-stream thing for me to figure out. And now it's raining inside of our gift shop. So we got that going for us. I'm going to do a little bit more work to fill out the back here. And that might be it for tonight. I need blanks. Yeah? Is that what I need? Or do I need... something else? I want it to be like shelving, but planks might be too... I wish there was like wall shelves. Are your souvenirs pre-dampened before the water park? Yeah. They're gonna get wet anyway. What can I cheat as? Probably just art shapes, huh? What about this? This is technically a sign. Make sure it's at a height that is good for grabbing stuff off of. Well, I like that it has a little bit of a lip. Black there and the rose there. Somebody's buying something. That's huge. Are there hanging shirts? There are. Hmm. I just do big items so that they fill up space. Maybe I'll just do one of each of these. Yeah, making that money. Hopefully. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I think we just need signs. random decorations on the walls and whatnot. 3 letters, signs and advertising. Are there top decorations? What that literally means for the outside of shops. The umbrella inside the store, yeah. Looks great. It's going wonderfully. We just need some like random stuff on the walls. I like this. I might actually. Okay. I could do some of these random. Do these back here, maybe. Did that already? Hell yeah. Okay. It's bumping in here now. Oh, you know what it is? It's raining. There's way less people in... Oh, never mind. I was going to say there's nobody in the pools anymore. I was wrong. Gift shop is actually just starting to work. Hell yeah, dude. All happening. Can I put on some video walls? That's huge. I don't want to have some screens in here doing some stuff. Nothing like crazy. Let's see, what do they have? That's my media, ride photos. Get some mascot videos. Chief. Oh god. That is crashing my game apparently. It does not like Chief Beef. Can't. There we go. Gas giant. Interesting. That's fantastic. Feels appropriate for being in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a bunch of these like little. Hat's fantastic. So, but hat's fantastic there. We can do, what else is there? Starfield. Sandy Reef. Ugh, some of these videos like really take forever to load. And lock your system up. There we go. Where did... Where did the other one go? What the hell's it called? Just a memento? Yeah, there we go. Let's do just a memento on both of these two. Cool. Let's do something on the wall over here. Miscellaneous sign, maybe? Or just a big shape? No. And something kind of pool related. There's a lot of noises happening over here now. Maybe like a splash. What the hell is this? It's just a random shape. Okay. They'll do. It's all kind of off-center, but I'm okay with it. Not everything can be perfect. Look at that. That is a full... That is so much better than what we used to have in here. And it's functional. People are actually coming in here and picking stuff off the shelves. Raining in here, so that's a thing that we should probably think about, but... Can I do... What does this look like if it's big? Whoop, that's not what to do. Eventually they just look like posters. You know what I mean? Is this a water park or a life-changing experience? A little bit of both, I think. A little bit of both. Whoa, just accidentally copied the entire building. show it stopped pressing the wrong button. Bam! Really should stop raining so that it didn't look so weird in here, but eventually our boy's gonna put a roof and some better walls and windows on this sucker. But that's pretty rad. Now we got a full gift shop, and how are our ride photos doing? Well, nobody's on the ride because it's raining. So it's kind of chill over here. People are on it, just not as much. I think we're winning. I think we're big time winning, Saltimi. I got a lot of stuff that I like want to mess around with, but I don't wanna get too sucked into it tonight, you know? We're definitely, I definitely want to try to mess around with the restaurant function to see if I can turn this into a legit Gelato Bros restaurant. Kind of same with Flavor Town. Tomorrow is a holiday, it's true. Flavor Town, I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of like the Flavor Town is just a shell. But I would love to make it so that people stop walking into it in a weird direction. Yeah. I think I'm gonna spend tomorrow working from home and looking for some inspo to try to fill out this park a little bit more. But a lot of it is probably gonna be spent on kind of just going back over this with a fresh coat of paint. Seeing what we can update. Now that there's been so many updates. So many new pieces of assets that I can litter throughout this whole place. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. I need to, I don't think that like the creative spark is fully there. Tonight was kind of just about trying out the new, like gameplay additions that came with the update today. But I'm hoping that I can get that creative spark flying. This helps. This for sure helps. So we'll see. Do it, lady.